Hello, dear viewers. Today we are going to see a small introduction video to power electronics. This subject is at present, it comes under the regulations of 2021 of Anna University, Chennai in semester 5, which is basically the upcoming semester for electrical and electronics engineering students. In this video, I am going to give a small introduction to what is power electronics. Before diving deep into power electronics, just some brush up about the basics of electrical and electronics engineering. So, first we will see a little bit of what is electrical and electronics engineering. This is a branch which focuses mainly on the generation, transmission, and distribution of electric power. As we know, as of today, electricity is the heart of the country or the city or even the village. There is no place literally where we don't find electricity. With such an impact, this electrical and electronics engineering has a great impact on the society. Anyway, when it comes to the UG program of electrical and electronics engineering, the electrical part deals with the generation, transmission, and distribution of the electric power. Say, for instance, we have a power station where the power is generated and it is being stepped up through the transformer, and through long distance it is carried out via the transmission lines. Then once again it is stepped down to lower the power and distributed to the consumer. So this area which deals with the generation, transmission, and distribution comes under electrical engineering. So what is electronics engineering? We can say in one sense that it is a sub-discipline of electrical engineering. It basically centers on the design and development of the electronic devices, small circuits, and the applications. So here I have given a small table to list out the minute differences or major differences between electrical and electronics engineering. This will give us a better understanding of the electrical and electronics part. Say, for instance, the scope of electrical engineering, it studies about electricity, electromagnetism, large-scale power production and distribution. Whereas in the electronics, the study, design, and application of electronic circuits and devices. For instance, we have small devices like, for example, FM radio, TV, computer, washing machine, refrigerators, so many applications, mobile application, they all come under electronics engineering. And also when it comes to the scale, it's macroscopic. That means high levels of voltages and currents flow through, we are going to deal with. Whereas in electronics, it's microscopic, which means they are low voltage currents and voltages. The nature of current may be either AC or DC in case of electrical engineering that's being handled, and it's purely DC when it comes to electronics. That's why we can see we use the adapters for the mobile to charge it. What is there inside a charger? The mobile phone which we are using. In the houses we get 240 volt AC supply with 50 Hz frequency. But the mobile needs a DC for charging its battery. So what will be there in an adapter? Basically a step down transformer followed by the rectifier and a filters which can reduce the 240 volt AC into 5 volt DC for charging purpose. The major components that are in electrical engineering are transformers, generators, motors, power lines, and circuit breakers. Whereas in case of electronics, they are devices like mostly components. We can call them the components, that could be the right word. The resistors, capacitors, inductors, diodes, transistors, and circuits basically. The field of study may be like power engineering, control system, and electromagnetism under electrical engineering, and digital electronics, analog, microscope, and optoelectronics for the electronics engineering. Okay, coming to our subject, power electronics. The definition sits like this. The power electronics deals with electronic devices that are used for conversion and control of electric power. What do we understand by conversion and control of electric power? The previous example where I cited, for example, the charging of the mobile phone. So there we came across a device called an adapter or a charger that we use for a mobile, which contains a transformer, a rectifier, and a filter circuit. So this rectifier, which converts the AC into DC, we can call it as a electronic device. Basically an electronic device. The term power electronics indicates that we are dealing with the magnitude levels of higher currents and voltage. So the more apt form of explanation would be like this, that the power electronics is the application of solid state electronics to control and convert one form of electrical power to another, like converting between AC and DC, when we call that as a rectifier, and DC to AC, when we do that, it can be called as an inverter, and DC to DC, it is called as chopper. And when we vary the frequency of AC, we can call it as a cycloconverter. So these are some of the applications of power electronics which is used for the conversion and control of electric power. We will be concluding this video right now here with this small introduction, and we will see in detail about the power electronics, all the 5 units one by one in detail. See you later. For any queries, you can drop me the messages in the comment box. You can also wish, if you would like me to discuss on certain topics, you can also drop that in the comment box. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for further updates and videos like this. Thank you.